What's going on, you guys? Welcome to today's video. Thank y'all so much for joining me. We're gonna do a little bit something different for today's video. I'm gonna make dinner with you guys first and foremost, but also I want to go ahead and do a weekend recap. We had such an eventful weekend, and we just had so much fun. So first of all, we celebrated Hayden's birthday, which is not until today that you guys are seeing this video. But typically I celebrate my kids' birthdays on the weekends just so everybody can make it and they don't have to worry about getting to work the next day or whatever. Also, as you guys seen on our last grocery haul here, that we got snow. We got a lot of snow, and it's been so much fun playing in the snow with the kids and stuff like that. So I've got some footage of that as well that I wanted to share with you guys. So we're going to go ahead and get into today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. Alrighty, you guys, we are going to get started on making dinner. Currently, it is a Monday night, and the boys and I are in the kitchen. They're helping me. We are going to make some salmon patties. This is one of Jeff's favorites. I know that some people absolutely hate salmon patties, but around our house it's just a good comfort food and we love it. So the boys are cracking the eggs for me here, and I'm gonna go ahead and whisk those and set them aside. I am doubling this recipe because Hayden by himself will probably eat 3 or 4 salmon patties. Alrighty, so as I said, I am going to double this recipe, which means I'm going to need 2 cans of this pink salmon. Usually I use the double Q, but Walmart was out this week, so I had to use the Great Value brand, which ended up being very similar. I could not tell a difference. So here I'm just going to work through the meat. If you have ever opened up a can of salmon, you will know that there are little surprises in there, little bones that may gross some of you guys out. It did me to begin with, but I'm kind of used to it now. If you work through the meat, there's little smaller bones in there as well, but you can kind of use your hands to kind of crush those up, and they also kind of cook down anyway, so you don't have to be so particular about removing the smaller bones, just the larger ones. My neighbor was over during this whole process, and she was just like almost disgusted watching me do this, but she ate dinner with us and she absolutely loves salmon patties now, so don't knock it until you try it. Okay, so once I have worked through both cans of salmon, I am going to go ahead and add them to the bowl with my eggs. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add in 1 cup of plain breadcrumbs. Now remember, I am doubling this recipe. Alright, and then I am using my own seasonings here. The recipe that I used does not call for these particular seasonings, but these are just the ones that I choose to use. So I am going to use a little bit of minced onion, some Badia Complete, and I'm just measuring with my heart, as always. I've got some sea salt here, and then we will also add in some pepper. Alright, and you guys know the best way to incorporate this is by using your hands. You got to get down and dirty. And if you're wondering, why? Well, Jennifer, you normally don't do voiceovers. Why are you doing a voiceover tonight? Well, my house was just in an uproar this night. Things are crazy. It was snowing, or it had snowed, and my children were just being obnoxious, to be quite honest. Alright, next I am going to go ahead and add in just a little bit of the juice that came out of the can of salmon, just to kind of give it a little bit of a moist-ness. Alright, once we get everything incorporated well, we are going to start making these into patties. So I've got, I think it was a 1/2 cup I used just to kind of make sure that they were all the same size, and we're just going to pat them out. All right, now they're ready to go in the pan. All right, so Jeff volunteered to cook our salmon patties for us. So here they are. They're all ready to go. They smell so good. For our sides tonight, I'm frying up some okra here. I just bought a bag of this frozen breaded okra. And then also we're having some of the Idahoan mashed potatoes and green beans. And then also we're gonna have some of these delicious Sister Schubert rolls. If January couldn't get worse, I mean, it just does. Today we are 2 days out from Hayden's birthday party. It's Thursday. And yeah, Stevie's here. I get a text message from the lady who's making my cake, who always makes my cakes, and she has tested positive. So she's not able to do our cake for Hayden's birthday party, and I'm like literally like, I'm done. I've had enough this month. I don't know how much more I can take. So I'm gonna have to suck it up and pull on my big girl panties and just get this thing done. I've decided that I'm just gonna make the cake myself. I'm not really much of a baker, but we're gonna get it done some way or another. I've ordered a little like Goku decoration kit off of Amazon that is supposed to be here tomorrow. God, please, please, just give me a little break, please. And then I'm going to go ahead and today we're going to get this wall behind me decorated that I mentioned to you guys in my last video. So I just figured that I would go ahead and bring you guys along with me and show you guys how we're going to decorate this wall. So let's get going.
Some balance in my life, but I never really put up a fight. Didn't follow my dreams, and now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say.
Okay, so excuse the blippy in the background, but I've got the background or backdrop hung. And so that is all I'm gonna do for today. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow night I will pick back up with making the balloon, what is it, arch thing that I'm gonna put on the top of this. I just don't wanna blow the balloons up too early and then them like deflate or pop or something, so. Yet again, guess who forgot to film doing the thing? Okay, I am so sorry, y'all. I stink at this. I really, really do. But honestly, I probably would have been embarrassed if you guys are watching me hang this anyway, because it was all kind of crazy. I was like praying to God that I didn't burst any of these balloons. And Harrison was at my feet the entire time. It was an ordeal. It really was. I'm just like, my stress level is way up here. Why do I do this to myself? Why? I used some twine on this end, and I tied a loop through the little balloon garland string, and I used a push pin and kind of nailed it into my wall with a butter knife. And I hung that string on that end, and then on this end I had a lot of slack left from the plastic from the balloon garland, so I just nailed the push pin in to that on this side. But anyway, I went back through and I put a couple of small balloons in there, and I just tied twine to either end of those small balloons and then just worked them in around the bigger balloons. So I think it turned out really well. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait. It's just so exciting. So now I think I'm going to go ahead and make Hayden's cupcakes. I don't know if I told you guys already, but I ended up ordering him a cake from Ingles, so that kind of relieved one thing off of me. I was kind of freaking out a little bit, thinking that I would have to go ahead and make a cake myself, but I don't, thank God. Okay, it is literally 40 minutes until party time. We got everything set. Here's our cake. I think it turned out okay. Oh, except for...
I'll take a picture.
It looks like Harrison's been in here.
Hayden's birthday.
Jesus. Buddy, happy birthday. Happy 10th birthday, bud. How does it feel to be, well, you're almost 10. How does it feel to be almost 10?
Old.
Old? You just wait if you feel old now. Here we go.
You okay?
Everybody? I'm not keeping on making. Come here, you okay?
Happy birthday.
All right, everybody ready?
Yep.
All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hayden. Happy birthday to you. Wow, Landon. I wish.
All right, we got Miss Stevie K out here. See what she thinks about this crazy snow. What do you think about it? It's starting to turn over to sleet now, so obviously it's gonna get crunchy. I'm gonna lay her down in the snow. Is this a bad idea? Mommy is obnoxious, I know. Hey! Is it cold?